Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Matchbox Resurrection. And today, I'm playing with this Corgi Willys Jeep. It was given to me by Paul Billet, so thanks a lot, Paul. And a few weeks ago, one of my subscribers, sorry, I forgot your name, he was saying that he had a Jeep and he didn't have a windshield, so he didn't have an idea how to do it. So I'm gonna do it on this one for you, so you can see how it's done. Also gonna put a couple of extras. I'm gonna change the wheels. Obviously, I'm gonna build the windshield so it can go up and down. And look, it's got a tow hook, and I'm gonna leave it because it makes sense in this case. And after drilling the rivets, I'm just opening up, and this is what I've got. Spiders and stuff. Sorry, mate, you're gonna have to leave. The base is okay. There's nothing wrong with it apart from the wheels, and the suspension works properly. So I'm not gonna do much work on that. Just taking the wheels off and replace them for something more 4x4. The interior has been painted as well, so I need to strip the paint, do a bit of a tidy up, and probably I'll put a bit of detail on this guy. It's also got a bit of plastic sticking out of his back like an alien, so I'm sure he's not comfortable with that. And as you can see, it was originally orange, so I'm gonna go back to the original color. And as for Larry the spider, he needs to move out. Sorry, pal. This is a lot easier if you just remove the bars from the chassis, but apparently I like to do it the hard way. The paint peels off really easy on this one. After cleaning the body, it's time to do the windshield. And I'm gonna use a paper clip, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the frame and I'm gonna bend it as I go along because I don't have any measurements. So, as usual, I'm just playing by ear. The first thing that I've done is I made like a hoop so it can go up and down, and now with the rest of the clip I'm just gonna start bending it and building the frame. And after stabbing myself in the finger, I'm gonna flatten the paper clip down so it looks more like a frame. It's almost like making a samurai sword, but in tiny. So this is where I am so far. This is the outer frame, and as you can see, it goes up and down. And now I just need to do the inner frame and put like a base plate on the bottom. And I'm just gonna follow the same process as before. There you go. This is what I've got. I put a bit of styrene on the bottom, and I also split the inner frame so it's got like a split window on front. Like I said before, the suspension bars can be removed, and because these wheels sit a bit higher, I'm gonna make a groove on the chassis so they can be a bit lower. To be honest, I was gonna paint some detail on Damien, the driver, but it's a bit crap. So I think he's gonna be looking after Larry the Spider this weekend. And of course, I'm going for orange. Cock. Now I'm just gonna add some detail, like the headlights and the tail lights and the gas tank. And while I'm here, I've decided to do a roll cage, and it needs to be about the same height as the windshield. And again, I'm just gonna use paper clips. I'm also gonna use the tube of a cotton bud to join the bars together, and it will look like that padding that you've got on top so you don't bang your head. So this is the front bar done, and for the second one, the one that goes on an angle towards the back, I just push it through the same tube, and that will give me some sort of hinge just in case that I need to rectify the angle. I'm also making some lights to go on top of the windshield and on the front bumper, and I'm gonna use some metal studs that I use for my leather work, and they are gonna be the lights. The stud is got two prongs, so I'm just gonna bend one of them down, and that will be the support for the light, and the other one, well, I just get rid of it. I'm gonna use some car body filler, cheap one really, just to fill the lights. And basically I'm just using it like an ice cream scoop and then flatten it down. After they dry, I'm just gonna sand them down to make them nice and smooth. I'm gonna use this bit of a necklace because it's got those round beads, and that is gonna be like a protective cap on the light when they're not in use. To attach the light onto the bumper, I just need to bend the prong, and that will clip on the bumper. For the window itself, I'm just using a bit of a clear plastic. To finish it off, I'm gonna do a bit of weathering, so that will show all the details. I like to brush a bit of clean water first, so the wash runs better. And I'm gonna dry brush a bit of grey and desert yellow on the wheels. I've painted the roll cage in black and put a bit of weather in, and now I'm just gonna stick it with a bit of super glue. Time to see how everything fits back on together. There you go. I'm really happy with this one. I really had a good time doing different things, the roll cage and the lights, and I hope the person who were asking me about how to make a windshield, I hope that helps you, mate. I like the look of the new lights, even with that tiny hole so you can put your finger and take the cap off when it's foggy. Also, I've made for first time a roll cage, and I left the tow hook because it makes sense in this case. And it's time to say goodbye. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next week with something else. Have a good day.